Hello, folks. This story was sent to me by a subscriber and is intended for educational purposes only. Thank you for watching. 75 mg DM2. The elevator to the cosmic taco stand. I wasn't planning to take DMT that day. In fact, I was just hanging out at my friend's place, complaining about life and scrolling endlessly through memes like a modern philosopher lost in digital hell. Then, out of nowhere, someone produced a small, ornate pipe and a vial labeled DMT. Enter at your own risk. Curiosity did what curiosity does best. It got the better of me. 1 hit, 2 hits. I don't even remember. Suddenly my living room melted away like a bad wax museum, and I was standing inside an elevator. But this wasn't any ordinary elevator. The walls were made of shifting fractals that hummed with ancient tunes. The floor felt like a trampoline made of light, bouncing me gently with every breath. The buttons, they were tiny galaxies, each glowing invitingly. A voice neither male nor female announced in a tone equal parts businesslike and mischievous, "Welcome to the cosmic elevator. Destination." Taco stand, I thought, bewildered but intrigued. The elevator doors slid open to reveal the most surreal taco stand imaginable. It was floating in a swirling nebula, staffed by creatures that looked like a mashup of wise owls and flamboyant flamingos, all wearing sombreros and neon aprons. Their feathers shimmered in every color you could imagine, and they spoke in a sing-song dialect that somehow made perfect sense despite being totally incomprehensible. "Order up!" one of them chirped, juggling glowing tortillas like juggling pins. I blinked, and suddenly I was at the counter, staring at a menu written in glowing symbols that rearranged themselves constantly. I tried to read it but quickly gave up, deciding instead to trust the taco gods. The first taco handed to me was warm, crunchy, and exploding with flavors that made my taste buds do the cha-cha. But the real kicker, each bite sent me zooming through different dimensions. The first bite was like tasting the dawn of the universe, with hints of stardust and nebula nectar. The second bite tasted like a party on Saturn's rings, complete with cosmic mariachi bands. The third was indescribable, like eating a memory that wasn't mine, but felt strangely familiar. Between bites, the taco stand staff performed a bizarre ritual involving salsa that floated midair like a liquid rainbow and guacamole that sang harmonies. One flamingo owl hybrid winked and whispered, "Careful." The fourth bite bends time. Naturally, I took the fourth bite. Suddenly, the entire cosmos flipped upside down and inside out. I found myself in a disco ball universe where stars danced like disco balls and planets spun to funky beats. I was grooving alongside talking tacos with legs who invited me to a dance-off. My limbs felt delightfully uncoordinated, but the tacos cheered me on like I was the headliner at the Galactic Salsa Festival. Then the music slowed, and the scene shifted again. I was suddenly seated at a tiny table with a taco vendor who looked suspiciously like an ancient philosopher, wearing a taco hat. "Life is like a taco," he said gravely. "You think you know what's inside until you take a bite and find the unexpected." His words hit me like a truck made of quesadillas. I realized I was no longer just tripping, but experiencing some profound cosmic lesson wrapped in salsa and existential crunch. As the elevator chimed, signaling the trip was nearing its end, the taco stand faded away, replaced by the familiar hum of my friend's apartment. I was back, but not quite the same. The walls no longer seemed so plain, and I could almost hear a faint salsa beat beneath the everyday noise. I looked at my friend, who was watching me with a grin, and said, "Dude, that taco stand just blew my mind." He laughed. "Told you it's the ultimate cosmic fast food." And so, I learned that sometimes the weirdest trips serve the most delicious truths, wrapped in unexpected spices and a cosmic crunch.